Okay, thanks for joining us. Resolution 329-22. Moved by Councillor Bryson, second by Councillor McGrath, that Council approve the expenditure requests and approval to proceed from the Ontario Clean Water Agency for Schreiber Wastewater Treatment Blower VFD inspection by automation now in the amount of $1,414.87, including applicable taxes. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 331-22. 330-22. Moved by Councillor Bourgeau, seconded by Councillor Morrow, that the Council of the Township of Schreiber support the resolution of the Township of Warwick with respect to CN railway contribution requirements under the Drainage Act and impacts on municipal drain infrastructure in Ontario. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 331-22. Moved by Councillor Bourgeau, second by Councillor Morrow. The Council approved the attendance of D. McGrath and K. Mullins at the 2023 Roma Annual General Meeting and Conference to be held January 22nd to 24th, 2023 in Toronto, and that expenses be paid as per township policy. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 332-22. Moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Bryson. The Council approved the appointment of Brenda Asmussen, Kelly Chisholm, Chelsea Cole, Terry Thompson, and Marilyn Turcott to the Schreiber Public Library Board for the term of council ending November 14th, 2026. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 333-22. Moved by Councillor Morris, seconded by Councillor Bourgeau. The Council accept the plan for the repairs to the asphalt of the downtown revitalization area for Bruno's Contracting, and that Council authorize the payment of RML Contracting invoice 2088 in the amount of $28,793, excluding applicable taxes, less a 25% holdback, to ensure that the downtown revitalization project is completed in the 2023 construction season.
Mayor Mullins, do you want to discuss other business regarding that before we move that? The presentation by our Director of Operations on why that plan was developed. Do you want to discuss that first?
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, that's where we're at, right?
So we want discussion on it.
And then kind of come back to it, if that's okay?
Sure.
Sorry.
I mean, and unfortunately, I just got a message from Tammy here. She won't be able to join us and put her in the conference call. But just following along with this, Bruno's had the opportunity to present a report to us in terms of how they can remedy the problem. The good news is the direction in which they're heading is away from a sort of saw and patch job that I was really worried is going to make a brand new paving spot, you know, just look like a checkerboard, and it would look ridiculous. So.
Because on November 15th, she had prepared a report, remember?
Right.
And then she had 3 options, and I think at the time we all thought we were just going to rip it up and replace it all.
Exactly.
But there's a different option kind of on the table now.
Exactly. So they're meeting us halfway, and they're going to be replacing that whole raveling section, sort of between the around the walkway for the 2 properties there, and. You know what? That is that section has the majority of the raveling. The other areas they've looked at, they're going to be doing just a bit of minor related work, as you can see in red in the diagram there. So I think it's a compromise that's going to be meeting mostly what we want, and it's a solution that will be able to resolve this sort of dispute. They want to know an answer on what we think about this proposal, so that's why it's being put forward as a resolution.
See, because back in October, TBT Engineering said they didn't like the patch idea at all.
Yeah.
So are they aware of like how we're kind of going in between?
They are, and there was some new correspondence. I believe that was sent either yesterday or today, so they are aware of what we're doing, and they have recommended that they think that this is a good resolution.
Good resolution, okay.
So this statement here from the contractor that the township may not accept saw cutting, removal, or repaving of the immediate individual areas, even though this is the specification of their very own contract.
That's kind of why I'm asking.
Is that a true statement?
Sorry, which section there?
That's under the letter from Bruno, and that's in the 4th paragraph.
Yeah, Bruno's response: through previous correspondence, it's been made apparent that the township may not accept this of the immediate individual areas, even though that is the specification of their very own contract. I think what they're referring to is TBT saying we don't recommend this.
Yeah, and there's been some discussion on what they need to provide in order to meet the minimum requirements of that contract, and what they're saying is even if they do saw cutting, essentially they'll still be fulfilling the requirements of the contract. So they're essentially saying when it comes down to arguing in which is the best way to move forward in the contract, they're saying their saw cutting method fulfills that and gets them off the hook. So instead of doing any sort of full replacement. Ultimately, right, what the wording of the contract is important, right, in the sense that if it's just stating to have pavement put there to a certain standard, it doesn't necessarily mean they need to worry about the aesthetics.
Yeah.
I think this is the best option.
So, yeah.
Because to me, when I don't know what you guys thought, but I kind of thought this what's Bruno's contracting resolution is kind of like that option 2 that we had looked at earlier, but it's been amended slightly. When you think back to November 15th, what that option 2 said, it's similar, but it's been amended. There's been extra things added and some stuff taken away, from what I could see.
Yeah, it's here in this correspondence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're taking from the crosswalk east towards the old fire hall, that's all gonna be taken out.
Yeah.
And that all is all gonna be replaced.
Right.
And then we got a little bit of pooling around one of the valves. They call it a clean out, but
Yeah.
one of the valves there, and there's nothing really can be done there, cause that valve is.
Yeah, they suggested putting a grate there.
Yeah.
And then, the other little area is towards the swing set. And it's just a little corner.
Right at the
Which they said they'll
southeast
do something
corner
about.
there. I went by there today and there was a lot of water in that southeast corner. I guess probably because it wasn't raining anymore. Ground's frozen, it's not raining, so there's a lot of water there.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the main areas of issues, area 1, area 2, and if they're doing
Yeah.
a full replacement of that, is not gonna look like patchwork, you know, I'm gonna be very satisfied with that component being met there. I think
Right.
it's a compromise, it's,
And then we're still withholding funds until we're
Yeah.
satisfied with the final product.
yeah, with a 25% holdback,
All right.
to get them back,
And that's kind of the other issue, right? They're looking for, hey, listen, you owe us money. Right? We agree we could hold some back, but in the meantime, you do owe us money.
yeah.
And none of that's coming out of that 60 contingency.
Correct.
No.
This is just, again, what was when you're looking right at the report here, it's stating that the cost for the asphalt here was,
750.
$42,800. The holdback amount, 25% of that is $15,000. So basically what we'd be paying for just that asphalt paving would be the $27,800. Now, of course, that invoice, and it includes other elements in there that have been added, you know, just beyond the asphalt paving.
Right.
That's why it's showing the $59,970.
Right,
It's a
okay.
progress payment.
Because that's progress payment number 7,
Yeah. Yeah.
which makes sense that you guys are just paying them as you went along.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna hold back that 10%
Yeah.
until the job is fixed in the spring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, and they're supposed to come in early spring, as soon as they possibly can, pave and do what they gotta do.
Exactly.
It's gonna make a difference to us, right? Because you're gonna wanna have a grand opening.
Oh, no, that's
You're
what,
gonna- yeah.
I've had many discussion with Tammy, either they're coming then or they're not coming until September. Like, but preferably then,
Before
they're
we get
not gonna
started.
screw it up again.
Right.
I shouldn't say screw it up again.
But I know what you mean, no, but hold us back.
Yeah.
People won't, if they're repping it up, people won't be able to go in there, that wasn't
Exactly.
that wasn't the point of even having this.
I don't know if I missed it in here, but what was the reason for the poor quality of paving to begin with?
Unfortunately, the main sort of foreman who I think monitors the work was unable to be there due to a personal health issue, and I that was sort of, I think, the reason that was explained to us. His team had to sort of just make do and work without him.
Sure that'll be the last time they do that.
Well, even for that, you know, section there, right, the cost for asphalt paving is always remarkably expensive,
Yeah.
so. For them, they definitely wanna get it right the first
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
And for us, we want it to look right the first time so that we can get moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
built a brand new park, it should look brand new, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so hearing discussion. Are we all in favor?
Yeah.
Carried. So having brought up other business and talked about other business in the last issue, that'll be the adjournment of the meeting. So resolution 334-22. Moved by Councillor Bryson, second by Councillor McGrath, that the meeting now adjourn at 8:25 p.m. All those in favor?